Hello, today we will continue HSK 2, Lesson 1. What we have learned last class is 多少 10多个月 here. So today we will continue. First is reading. Please read after me of these questions. And please focus more on the tone difference and try yourself to practice to copy the feeling when you hear my speaking. The first question, 什么时候去北京旅游最好？为什么？ Okay, now you can try to answer this question. The second question, 他们下午要做什么？ Now you try to answer this question. Question 3. 他们想什么时候去买椅子？ A bit too fast, right? So let me make it slower. 他们想什么时候去买椅子？ Okay, now it's time to answer this question. Great. Question number 4. 花花在哪儿？ And then the last question. 花花多大了？ Means how old is 花花？ Great. And then exercise 3. Describe the pictures. First is 我要去买个新杯子。What we will fill in here? So here, when we look at the picture, it seems a couple of the cups. Of course, you can just count how many of them, but when we say a couple of something or bunch of something, we will use 几个 that we have learned above. So here, we have learned 几个 to represent a couple of something, some objects. And in this question, we are going to fill in 几个. Why these words so big? To make it number 9. Yeah. And then let's look at the second question. 你买衣服去那个商店吧。Here. So you want to buy clothes. You would like to buy clothes. You want to buy clothes so hard. Here is 要。你要去买衣服，去那个商店吧。And then question 3. 我的猫3岁了，你的猫多大了？ So how old is the cat? There's no problem to say my cat is 3 years old. In this question, it's connected with what we have learned in the last class. So here should be more than 3 years old, but less than 4 years old. So yeah, so here we are going to say is 我的猫3岁多了。 So this means it's a bit more than 3 years old, but less than 4 years old. Okay, the last picture. 我不想学习，我想和朋友去。What did this boy want to do with his friend with this football? So this is 踢足球。踢足球。Good job. So now is reading. Stress. Let me take a look at this one. Medium stressed, plus stress structure. Actually, it's not really complicated. You just read it and that's it. So follow me and pay attention when you hear about my tones. Try to do it yourself, the same as my tone. Okay, the first. 冰箱，冰箱。旅游，旅游。帮忙，帮忙。可能，可能。Separate is here, here. This is niche, that is not can. All right, so here is 可, here is 能，可能。打扰，打扰。开始，开始。高兴，高兴。考试，考试。Okay, good. The second stressed pause light. Again, it's not something so complicated. And what you need to do is just read it out. It's a bit too much to just, how to say, to just stress saying that, you have to put it as stress and then the second slide. You don't have to, just 4 tones, that's it. Okay, keep following me. First, 东西，东西。枕头，枕头。窗户，窗户。你们，你们。萝卜，萝卜。告诉，告诉。时候，时候。故事，故事。Great. Now it's writing. So, it's a bit hard for me to, let me try if I can use writing on my, on screen sharing. So here is the 横折题 the way to write it is one time. So horizontal turning, it's like this. So when we write 话 means word talk, we do it like we will do it like this. And the second one, 横折折折钩. It just means you need to write it one time. So it will be like how to say, a B, but just do. It will be like this. Yeah. There's no circle when we write when we write this, 横折折折钩, just pay attention to make it straightforward. Yes. All right. So I need to erase this handwriting and continue. So, okay. And the second single complement characters. First, we are going to learn 为. So we have learned just now. 为什么 means why. It comes from there. That always made me to make. Okay. Strange. Let me try. Oh, good. So this is 为什么. We have learned it just now. It's why. And we are going to learn how to write these 3 characters. So, 为 that's 为所欲为. So, sometimes one character will have 2 pinyin, and they represent different pinyin, different speaking, represents different meaning. And here we have seen this one. 为 when we use the word, for example, 为什么 why, or 为了 it means for, in order to. So the pinyin, let me write down the pinyin. 为了 it means in order to do something, for doing something. We will also what's happening here? We will speak it as 为了. Let me think of a sample sentence. 为了去广州旅游 ，Happy 努力工作。So this is example sentence. So in order to travel to Guangzhou, Papi work hard. A new word here is, let's do this. Okay. Here, 努力. It means hardworking, fleisig. So the pinyin is 努力. This means hardworking. Okay. So this is 为了. And then here is 为. So even though the pinyin is the same, but the tone is different. So the first is 为, and then the second is 为. Example here can say it. How to make? Oh, that's a bit complicated. This word. 作为. This pinyin is 作为. It means as. For example, 作为一个德国人，他可以说很好的德语。A little bit long this sentence, but very easy to understand. 作为一个德国人，他可以说很好的德语。So here it means as a German, he can speak very good German. So here is as to use as 作为 here is not 作为. All right, so this is why when we learn 为什么 we speak it as 为什么. But here is 为 because they have this character. It has two different pronunciation, and different pronunciation represents two different meaning. And more important is to learn how to write these words. All right, so here we just followed a point slash, and then boop, 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 is the same time, like one time doing this, and then another point, then it's way. Please also practice on your book with your pencil to write down. Just follow this instruction. And then the second word is also, yeah. So please also follow this instruction and do this writing. The first is do this at one time. Second, first. The third part is learn about the Wang and Zhu. So the radical here, it means something with, oh God, it's actually not really related to, it's not really related when we think about the ball. So, but just learned how to write it. The radical meaning, for example, if with the 足, we learned that 足球足 over here. So we say that the 足 radical, it means something related with your feet. Yeah, like 踢足球 to kick. This means to run, 跑. Then is 球, here is 线, percent. Great. And now as application, let's take a look at the question. Here is what in pairs. Obviously, I don't have anyone besides me, so I just ask myself and answer by myself. Let's go through A. 你最喜欢吃什么？最不喜欢吃什么？ Please follow me and try your best to copy the tones that I said it just now. Okay, the question is, 你最喜欢吃什么？最不喜欢吃什么？ Be answered. So me. 我最喜欢吃蔬菜。我最不喜欢吃麦当劳。So it's very healthy. And let's learn the new word, 蔬菜. The pinyin is 蔬菜. The meaning is vegetable. That's vegetable. And 麦当劳 is McDonald. So here it represents to all the food in McDonald. So my answer is 我最不喜欢吃麦当劳，哈哈哈。All right, so this is vegetable. Oops. Oh, I forgot to type it here. Okay. And then we are going to take a look at the second questions. Second questions. 你最喜欢什么运动 ？Okay, my answer. 我最喜欢跳舞，我最喜欢游泳，我最喜欢踢足球。We have learned a lot of sports in our first class. Should be here. Oh, that's too far away. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah, 踢足球. There, you remember? So, play football, play basketball, play badminton, and here is. Oh, that's too far away. Sorry about that. That's already lesson 2. Gosh, where do I? Where have I been? Gosh, does it page 4? Probably. Not really sure about it. Okay, page 5. And sometimes this is so difficult because this PDF, there are like 154 pages. Hard for me to go back to some pages. Hard. Okay, let's get back to the question. So here, I just say many sports just now, so we can learn some new words about this. For example, I said 跳舞. The pinyin is 跳舞. Please follow me to speak. 跳舞. It means dancing. All right. And the second, 游泳. 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 The pinyin is 游泳. Okay. This means swimming. Let's get it a bit larger. Yes, and then sure you can say 我最喜欢踢足球，我最喜欢打篮球，我最喜欢打羽毛球。Like this. And let's look at this one. 我的朋友，他最喜欢，最不喜欢。So this is the name. My friend. For example, my friend Kitty. Kitty. Oh, that's a boy, sorry. So we take it as Teddy. Why we say that? Because here, this is he. So this is not a she. Okay, 我的朋友 Teddy, 他最喜欢what do you like, Teddy? 他最喜欢看书。That's it. We can say he likes reading books most. 最不喜欢最不喜欢吃蔬菜。我最不喜欢吃麦当劳。So you can make up the sentence by yourself. Here I say 吃麦当劳。All right, so let's look at exercise 2, group work. Apparently I don't have a group here, so I'm going to ask myself and answer by myself. Please read after me of the questions. and focus more on your tones difference to practice the tones difference. All right, so let's look at question first. 你最喜欢去什么地方旅游 ？A bit too fast. Okay, I said it slowlier. 你最想去什么地方旅游 ？So this means which place you want to travel the most, and then B answer 我最 So I always say how the people ask you, how you answer back. And when they ask, 你最想去什么地方旅游 then your answer will be completely follow this question instruction, the question structure. Answer will be 我最想去旅游 So here, the answer will be 我最想去的 ending 旅游 that will be the complete answer. How do they ask you? How you answer back to them? So here is totally match. 我最想去，你最想去，我最想去旅游，旅游 because this there is a new question symbol here is 什么地方 it means where. Of course, we learned 哪儿 before. 哪儿 where. So here we have another question symbol, which also means where is 什么地方 means a place. You need to answer a place. For example, 我最想去北京旅游。我最想去广州旅游。我最想去德国旅游。我最想去美国旅游。我最想去中国旅游。You are going to answer in this way. So for me, 我最想去北京旅游。All right, then the A continues asking 为什么 why why oh god that's a good question why maybe can say that Beijing is very beautiful or what we have learned in the lesson 北京天气不冷也不热 but just a simple answer we can say 北京 oh sorry 北京很美 this the pinyin is 北京很美 it means Beijing very beautiful. All right. So we can give a reason why we want to travel to this place because it's beautiful. And here a new knowledge here is we know and we learn that to describe some persons are beautiful, some people are beautiful. We will use 漂亮, right? 漂亮 this word 漂亮 or 漂亮的 the pinyin is 漂亮 this please pay attention 漂亮 is more to describe a person so like that girl is pretty my daughter she's very pretty she's very beautiful we can use 漂亮 let's do example sentence 我的女儿很漂亮 so we use to describe a person who is pretty But if we want to describe a place that's so beautiful, that we will use, it's more appropriate to use 美. So 北京很美. It's a bit weird to say 漂亮, 北京很漂亮, but actually it's okay. It's totally okay. So it's totally fine to say 北京很漂亮. It just, yeah, I cannot really tell the difference, but it just sounds more Chinese to say 北京很美,我很漂亮. It's just a very, very small difference between 美 and 漂亮. All right, the last question is a bit tricky. So A asks, 你最不想去什么地方旅游？为什么？ Okay, I speak it a bit slowly, so you can follow it. 你最不想去什么地方旅游？为什么？ Oh, that's a very tricky question. Let's say 我最不想去，I really don't have a place that I hate. So I want to visit every place. It's hard to make up this answer. But let's say 广州旅游. Again, so how they ask, how we answer, the structure is exactly the same. All the words, they have the same structure, same position. That's how we answer the question. For example, here, 你最不想去什么地方旅游？你最不想去，你最不想去 is matched. 我最不想去 The ending 旅游 is always the same. So what we change is our answer, the place, because they are asking where we don't want to go the most, where we don't like to travel the most. So here I answer 我最不想去广州旅游 and I give the reason why. Because 因为人太多了。A new knowledge here is 因为 The pinyin is 因为 Please follow me again. 因为 This means because. So here the meaning of my reason is because there are too many people. Too many people there because too many people. All right, so what is your answers? I'm quite curious which place you want to travel the most, why, and which place you don't want to go the most. What's the reason? All right, so let's practice this one. Follow me. 小王最想去北京。他想学汉语，想吃中国菜。All right, that's today's lesson. Not very hard, right? See you next time. Let me stop recording.